Welcome to the channel everyone, German Eagle here, bringing you another best class setup video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the newly buffed FG42 assault rifle. This gun is an absolute monster now, as it got a recoil buff as well as a fire rate buff. A lot of the pro players have been calling for this gun to be nerfed again, as it's just too overpowered now, and in this gameplay you're going to see exactly why, as I get 50 kills in Team Deathmatch. So for this gameplay, I'm using the Stripe Happy variant, which is an epic, so it adds the extra 10% XP, but doesn't add any extra stats to the gun, making it any stronger. So the division that we're going to be using for this setup is the infantry. The infantry is pretty much what I use for most of the assault rifles, as it has the built-in stock with the division, so you can strafe faster side to side, which is so important as you're dueling in gunfights and helping you dodge those bullets. As well, you do get some extra magazines, and the rifle bayonet does help as well if you need to go for a quick knife kill in those sticky situations. The basic training that we're going to want to use in this setup is ordnance. With ordnance, it's going to reduce the amount of points needed to get your score streaks, and in turn you're going to be getting a lot more score streaks, racking up the kills a lot quicker. The score streaks that I find that pair quite nicely with ordnance are the UAV, the fighter pilot, and the paratroopers. With this, you're going to be getting UAV quite frequently, knowing exactly where your enemies are. The fighter pilot, as you can see, I get multiple times in this game. You're going to be getting lots of kills. As well, you're going to know where a lot of people are on the map, so it is almost like a quick UAV, and the paratroopers will just help you rack up those kills as well. If you find yourself the type of player who has trouble getting those high score streaks, ordnance is definitely going to make it a lot easier for you. Now moving on to the attachments that we'll be using on this weapon. We will be able to use 3, as we do have the infantry division, which enables an extra primary attachment. So first off, it's going to be the red dot sight. With the red dot, we're going to have a nice clear view on our enemy, and all of our bullets are going to be bang on the money, ensuring we get the kill. Secondly, we're going to be wanting to use a foregrip. With the foregrip, it's going to decrease the recoil and make our gun even more accurate. Thirdly, it's going to be quick draw. With quick draw, we're going to be able to zoom into ADS even faster. It's going to make sure that we get that first shot off, which is so important. Overall, I feel this is the strongest long-range setup in the game. This gun just absolutely melts people at range. It just does not matter. There are still some weaknesses to this gun that you do want to make yourself aware of. If you're at really close range, if you come across someone with an SMG or a shotgun, you're definitely going to be outclassed by that. As well, the hip fire on this weapon is not the strongest, and earlier in the gameplay I had one encounter with that, and I was actually quite lucky to get that kill off. So you want to be careful for any of those close range situations, and you always want to make sure that you're aiming down sights first, and if you get that first shot off, you're definitely going to win the gunfight. With this gun having limitations at close range, you definitely don't want to be rushing too hard with this gun. My usual playstyle is quite aggressive. I like to flank, get into the enemy spawns, but with this gun it's going to be a little tough to do that. So with this one, you want to definitely find some key spots on the map, take advantage of some of those head glitches. As you can see in this gameplay, I mean, I set up post pretty much most of the game in this spot over here, and it just absolutely dominates. You're going to have people coming down the main street here, coming through the little hole in the room over there, and it just absolutely dominates. Yeah, this gun is an absolute dream for anyone who plays patient, likes to sit back, just let the enemies come to you, and then it will just absolutely melt. Like you can see there, just 1, 2, 3, they all just drop like flies. So it'll be interesting to see what the developers decide to do with this weapon in the near future, with there being so much feedback on this weapon being too overpowered. Best advice I can say to you is just everyone enjoy this weapon while you can, because it is quite possible to end up getting a nerf again, because right now it just absolutely destroys everyone. So at this point, I was 36-3, and I was starting to realize that I wasn't getting too much help from my team, and that the possibility of dropping a 50 bomb in TDM was quite possible, so I was pushing quite hard to get that. I kept moving over to the same spot over here, because it was just working really well. Everyone was flooding over here. They were all funneling down the road, and with this gun, it was just easy mode, just to mop the floor with all of them. I definitely encourage all of you to give this class setup a go. It works really well, and I've had great success, and as you can see, dropping a 50 bomb in TDM is no easy feat, but with this gun it definitely makes it a lot easier. So that's going to pretty much wrap up this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to let the gameplay play out for you. My name's German Eagle. I'll catch you guys next time.
Recon flight concluded.